north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Striding in is Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the AB now. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Simeon's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that one yanked just foul. Too high. 1-2.
Well, try to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Rose, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Lined hard to center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that'll miss up and in ball 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. Acuna able to track it down for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's Johan Camargo. His previous history with Ross Stripling. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And that's in there for strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season. And it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 out.
That is it.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Bichette's got it, and there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. I got my blessing because the Father never left him. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter.
Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And he'll step off and try again. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Turned on down the line, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Next, it'll
The
be
center fielder.
George Springer.
George Springer.
First offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Right side. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Batting fifth. The left fielder. Loaded.
One out, runner at first, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt, the pitch.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Springer, base runner at first with 1 out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
That's ball 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
Next, it'll be Christian Pache. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that has really been productive this year. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored. One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role, and even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best to pick him up. Another hitter told me, we hit as a unit. We just try to keep the line moving as long as we can every inning. Seems like they're on the same page, guys.
The first
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 7.
Now it'll be Reese McGuire, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next to dig in, Ronald Acuna. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Lays off 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in now once again is Johan Camargo. Flew out last time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves are set down. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Acuna, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks third on the team in that department. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile-an-hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. On the season, Gurriel hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Guerrero at third, Springer at second with one away. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I got 2-1 again.
As a look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count it 3-2.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ender Inciarte. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Tellez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Up next for Atlanta,
Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order. Go the Braves, but they're on top 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Jays, the first baseman.
In shift here, now the pitch. Rowdy Tellez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty.
And there's one away. Next up, Reese McGuire looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop. Whoa. Yes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Two out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Austin Riley. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McGuire is after it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard. On the drop third strike. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So now here is Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Inside, looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Pache is off of first with 2 away. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's flared toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Here's the 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bichette is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now at the plate is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Striding forward now is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Down the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. George Springer is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Hernandez stands at second with two gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Ender Inciarte comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Tellez has got it, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Tyler Matzik will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 68.
So stepping in is Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Albies brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gurriel on at first, nobody out. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Over to Albies. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Matzik comes set. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 7.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in is Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 35.
Now into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
The catcher.
Phelps features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
In now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1 and 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Now to bat, Christian Pache. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1 and 1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2 and 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien. Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. Don't find the plan for future news.
Screaming, get live, no fat boy statement. I'm about and try me. Nah, I ain't around with the heat. I ain't really bust cut for my sleeves. Nah, but I can still master your beat. They playing my song on repeat. Yeah, they playing my song on repeat. I got a lot on my mind. I ain't on nothing except for my grind. I'm saying no Joe, but I'm not rocking. Coming for your ear, no Mike Tyson. I'm in the ocean with sharks. This game is so hard. Don't run like my house, like my rims. If I'm in New York, Rockton. Screaming, get loud, no fat boy send. I'm in the ocean with sharks. This game is so hard. Don't run like Mike Icewind.
Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
A 2-0 finish today. Atlanta led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Max Fried takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Ross Stripling is settled with the loss after giving up only one earned. Chris Martin records the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.